6:44 is your time. Here's a question for you. If there was an emergency in your home, would your children be prepared to call 911?
Well, local law enforcement hope that the answer is yes. So this morning, our Samantha Johnson has advice for every family.
Inside the 911 communication center, dispatchers are ready for any call from callers of all ages. And Metro Police say that, of course, includes children.
It's important for parents and guardians to be talking to their children about 911 and 911 emergencies before an emergency actually occurs.
Mark Brown is the director of the 911 center. He says his dispatchers are trained to talk to children, and they are ready to answer the call.
It's a true calling, and it's you have to really have a heart for people and want to help.
For starters, Brown says 911 operators will always ask where, what, and who. So experts say there is critical information children should know.
The address is very, very important.
My recommendation to parents would be to write down that address and some emergency contact information.
Plus, experts suggest talking to your kids about what constitutes calling 911 and what doesn't.
If someone calls 911 and they hang up, we're still going to send resources to that particular location. So that conversation has to be expressed.
When talking to children, dispatchers will typically slow down the conversation.
Maybe one question at a time to get as much details as we possibly can.
And while Brown now runs the communication center, he's also a retired IMPD officer of 35 years, and he knows how crucial any bit of information can be.
Because if I'm responding to a run, I want as much information as I possibly can.
But preparing your kids for emergencies can be, well, scary. So Officer Hibschman suggests reminding your child they could be a hero by calling for help.
And how they could be doing the right thing and the good thing by calling 911 when it's truly needed.
And I love preparing your kids talking about what happens when police actually do get there and when fire, because that's one thing you don't think about. You say, call them, help will be on the way, but it may be intimidating to have everybody pull up like that.
Some great advice there.